Hey guys, this is Eric from Miller Music, and today we're talking about 7 songwriting tips for beginners. Songwriting is something that I love to do, and if I could, I would do it all day long. But I hope you find this really helpful. Please subscribe to our channel to get updates and hit that notification button as well. So tip number 1 is to write something every day. So whether that's picking up your instrument and strumming some chords, coming up with a chord progression, singing a melody, playing a melody on a piano, or writing some lyrics down in a lyric journal, it's really helpful to just get in the habit, 5 or 10 minutes of just writing something every day and getting into that habit and developing your songwriting muscle, if you will. Tip number 2 is to use your phone. So when I say use your phone, I mean use the voice memo app on your phone to record yourself. And this can be really helpful to listen back and to keep sort of a journal of your songs and to see what's good and what's not good, or what you might want to use in the future, or if you have a piece of a song that you really liked and maybe down the road you can use that section in another song. It's really helpful to do this. Also, you get a different perspective when you're listening back to yourself on your phone versus playing it in real time. You can kind of hear it in a different way, kind of second person almost. So tip number 3 is to collaborate and collaborate with others. So for this, I really recommend you getting together with a couple people that you like, that you trust with your music. I have a band called True North Rising, and we get together and bounce ideas off each other, and it's super helpful to do that. I may come up with, 3/4 of a song, and they may just tweak it a little bit and make suggestions that really is helpful for it and can really improve the song and things that I never would have thought of to begin with. So it's really good to do that. Tip number 4 is to listen to other songwriters. So, there's so many things you can be listening to and learning from with other songwriters, whether it's vocal phrasing, a neat chord progression that they have. What kind of instruments are they using? What kind of mood are they creating with their music? Production, you may find that they have a really cool production technique that you may want to try to emulate on your next recording. So there's so many things to find inspiration from with listening to other people. So I highly recommend you do that, and obviously you do that anyways for enjoyment, but try to do it for an analytical purpose as well, to analyze the songs, to see what you like exactly about them. Tip number 5 is to study music theory. So this can be, really learning, understanding chord progressions, keys, sharps and flats, major keys, minor keys, how to construct a chord, how to construct a 7th chord, a 9th chord, a 13th chord. So there's so many things to learn about in music theory that can help assist your songwriting process. I would argue that it doesn't make you less creative. It actually makes you more creative to understand chords, how they work, how melodies work against the chords, tension, resolution. I would say that as a songwriter, might not need to know how to read music as much as you need to know music theory and the understanding of all of that that goes with it. Take for example, Paul McCartney. He was an amazing songwriter, and I guarantee he knew some music theory behind his songs, okay? Tip number 6 is to use other instruments, or to write on other instruments that you're not used to writing on. So if you're a guitar player, try to sing a guitar solo. If you're a pianist, try to pick up the guitar or the drums. If you're a vocal major, try to play something on the piano and write something on that way. And I guarantee it'll come out different than you would normally on your main instrument. So that can be really helpful in just spurring a creative idea or getting through a writer's block. And tip number 7 is to have fun, enjoy it. Songwriting and creating music is so amazing. It's so wonderful to do. So I just encourage you to just enjoy it and to keep at it. All right, guys, thanks so much. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.